If you saw these album covers in a record shop, you'd be forgiven for thinking they were Mexican artists. Look a little closer, however, and you'll notice some unusual artist names for Mexican music. Lubomir Milic, Nikola Karadzic, and so on. What's going on here? Let's head halfway around the world to Yugoslavia, early 1950s. Following a fallout with the Soviet Union, Yugoslavia, led by socialist revolutionary Tito, was isolated culturally, both from the communist bloc and from the capitalist West. Needing films to play in the nation's cinemas, and without access to the USSR or Hollywood, the Yugoslavian government began importing Mexican cinema. These films, mostly depicting heroic tales of the Mexican Revolution, chimed perfectly with Yugoslavian audiences, who had just fought to free their own nation from tyranny in World War II. Soon, everything Mexican, films, fashion, television, and especially music, boomed in Yugoslavia in the 1950s and 60s. It became a huge trend. UMEX artists dressed up in traditional charro outfits, donning sombreros, and performing Mexican-style rancheras and mariachi music. They performed vocals in Serbo-Croatian or other native languages, and sometimes even in the original Spanish. Despite its relative obscurity outside of the region, it was a phenomenon at the time. One of the most prominent UMEX artists, Slavko Perovic, sold over 1 million records in the 1960s in a country of just 16 million. Listen to an hour of UMEX records, selected by NTS, link in bio.